Wait, hopefully I've done this alright. Hopefully. F11. No, F11 here. There we go. Hey, it did work. Let's go. Okay. Hello everybody. Welcome to the stream. Today we're playing Doki Doki Literature Club. If it loads. Individuals suffering from anxiety or depression may not have a safe experience playing this game. For content warnings, please visit... I'm not going to do that. By playing Doki Doki Literature Club, you can agree that you're at least 13 years of age and you consent to exposure of highly disturbing content. Of course. Oh, it's loud. Okay, we're in. We're in, guys. Okay. Is there any settings which I need to turn on? That's a great question. Because I have no clue myself. Anyway, let's do this. Please enter your name. Minnie. Okay, let's do this. Hey! I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air. She's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbour and good friend, since we was children. You know, the kind of friends you never see yourself making today, but this kind of just works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like these, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently and I'll get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase me like this, I almost feel better off running away. Oh, that's a bit sad. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. Well, she has a cutesy design, doesn't she? She's pink. She's pink. We got a pink girl with a bow. I overslept again! I'm just gonna scream for her. But I caught you this time! Maybe! But I think my mic is actually doing both of them. Hold on. I need to have the density. Okay. Why is it coming from there? Bro. This dream. Okay, there we go, finally. Desktop audio. God. Properties. Device. Use that. Yeah, I might need to turn this down. Okay. Wait, let me plug in a microphone. Oh. find one. God, that is. Who knew that this stream would be so chaotic with me trying to find a way to do it? Oh, great. No, guys can't hear the desktop audio, great. Headphones. Okay, testing. Yeah. Great. No, guys can't hear the desktop audio, great. Do. Okay, that's better, finally. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You someone like you're thinking about ignoring me! That's mean, Minnie! Well, if people stare at you acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean if you wanted to. Oh, one voice. Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together, make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Minnie, have you decided on a club to join yet? Oh, so this must be how we get into this literature club. Maybe Sayori invites us in. Could do. A club? I told you already, I'm not really interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true! You told me you'd join a club this year! Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations about where I dismissively go along wherever she's going on about. Sorry I like Sayori too much about me, but I'm perfectly content just getting by the average or spending my free time on games and anime. Something tells me this is going to tie in somehow. I was talking about how I'm worried that you went there to learn how to socialise and have skills for more college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know? I'm sensing these two have a history of some sort. Could be. Maybe history, you know? And I know you're happy now, but I'd die of the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you know it used to the real world. What's a NEET? What's a NEET? Is that like a nerd? Is that like a nerd? I'm confused. Wait a minute, let me quickly search up what a NEET means. Okay. A NEET is a person not in educational training. Oh, okay. That makes sense. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep rubbing it about you. You're not my mother, Sayori. Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. Jesus. Okay, wait, this is picking up for audio. Why do you keep switching? Have you an F11 for a reason? Okay, that should be good. At least the music's good, so I love to listen to the sound. Maybe if I have the lyrics in. I can't really stand video game music like in the background. Yeah, I guess I'll punish you that! God, I wish this had voice acting. Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I can let myself relate to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind a little bit. Even if she does exaggerate everything in her head. Well, I mean, to be fair, she does sound like, to turn down the desktop audio again. God, this is gonna start to get annoying. Okay. Bro. Oh, we got a new change scene. Let's go. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Wow. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. Let me guess. So, he likes anime. He's gonna go find an anime club. See? I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello! Sayori! Oh god. Sayori must have come to the closet while I was spacing out. I look around and realise I'm the only one left in that classroom. I thought I would catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Wow. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You know what? I'm also impressed with my character. I mean, Sayori doesn't look like the type of person to keep herself, you know, clean, but, you know. You don't need to wait for me if it's going to make you late as well to your own club. Let me... Might be able to sort this out. Do that. Okay, yeah. Finally got that for me sorted out. Just have to turn it down my mind. You don't need to wait for me if it's going to make you late to your own club, so... Well, I thought you might need some time, so I thought, well, you know. No what? Well, that you can come to my club. I bet she's part of the rich club. I bet she is. She does not look like the person who reached her, but I bet she is. Yeah! There's no way I'm going to shoot her. Damn. Okay. A bit rude, a bit bluntly, but we go with it. Yeah, I can't do that. Sorry, it's the vice president. How is she the vice president? How? Not that I was ever aware that she has any interest in this. In fact, I'm 99% sure she wouldn't, because she thought it would be fun to have start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed to her, she inherited the title Vice President. Okay, makes sense, yes. But she would be Vice President after all. Oh my god, if this keeps on doing that while I'm trying to configure my own OS. Yeah, I'm going to that anime way. I definitely. How do I go back? Guess I'll click on all. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I'm bringing a new member. So, and Natsuki made cupcakes. And wait, what? And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make. Oh my god. So she's made a promise. So she's made a promise that I will go to the literature club. But she didn't even ask me. Oh god. That's like the dumbest way to get into a club. Ah, I promised someone else that you would come. So I just told them that you'll be there. Like, Sarah, come on. I can't tell Sarah is really that much of an airhead. Or if she's so cunning that I have to plan this all out. Yeah, I would do that too. I won't lie, I'll do that too. Fine, I'll stop for a cupcake, okay? Yes! Let's go! Ooh, farcical. I will say the art in this game has been amazing so far. It's definitely leaned into their type of like genre they're trying to do. There's read this game on Steam before, and it said it was like, I mean, I don't really remember what was said, but I know it's like, I know this is not the so-so dating sim, which most people think it is, but I've no idea what they mean by that. I dejectedly follow Sarah across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, but generally used for third-party classes and activities. Sarah, full of energy, shrinks open the classroom door. God, I need a drink. Everyone, the new member's here. I told you, don't call me a new member. I glance around the room. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Well, so we've got Purple Girl. Sarah always says nice things about you. We got a small person with pink hair. Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the way to kill the atmosphere. Ah, Minnie, what a nice surprise. And then we got a woman who was as tall as Yuri. Welcome to the club. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly... oh my god. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. Oh my god! Jesus. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. So sorry. That's Natsuki. Okay, pink-haired girl's Natsuki. Hump. The girl with a sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is the one I don't recognise. Her small figure makes me think she's probably her first year. She's also one who made cupcakes according to Sayori. You could ignore her when she gets moody. Sorry, it's just like crying in my ear and turns towards the other ears. Anyways, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Okay, so... wait, isn't there for like Yao and Yuri? Like, why is she named after like two girls? Like, you know, those like things. This girl's probably made before I say was even here. This girl's like 2017, I think? Or was it 2021? Well, I gotta check now. Okay, wait, guys, we're looking on the Steam page. Okay, so this game store page. Okay, this game was 2017 by Team Salvato. Oh, there's a DLC pack, I didn't even know that. Hi, Monica here, welcome to the Literature Club. It's always been a dream of mine to make something special out of all the things I love. Now that you're a club member, you can help me make that dream come true in this cute game. Every day is full of chit-chat and fun. Wait, was Monica's is she named after, like, one of the people who developed it? You can help me make that dream come true in this cute game. Every day is full of chit-chat and fun activities. With all my adorable and cute club members, Sarah, the youthful bundle of sunshine who values happiness most. Natsuki, the deceivingly cute girl who packs an assertive punch. Yuri, the timid yet mysterious one who finds comfort in one books. And of course, Monica, the cute leader. That's me. I'm super excited for you to make friends with everyone and help the Literature Club become a more intimate place for my members. But I can tell you, Reggie Streetheart, we promise to spend the most time with me. Interesting. Oh, that's kind of sad. Look, it doesn't support Windows 7, the most best version of Windows. Anyway, let's get back into the game. FPS. Very well. This one might keep it Windows full screen. How do I... Settings... Window. Full screen. Okay. So I can't do Windows full screen. Keep it quite slow. Okay, then let's go to the term. Don't say things like that. So she's shy, so I should probably do a shy voice for her, maybe. Like, don't say things like that. Like that, kinda, I guess. That would be good. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayuri and Natsuki. Ah, well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? Okay, so this is Monica. That other girl who we somehow already knew. That's right! It feels like Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. That's right! It's great to see you again, Minnie. Well, you know what? I don't like the colour of your bow tie. I don't like you, Monica. Monica, I only just met you. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we was in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league. God, no need to put it down on yourself, me. Come on, I bet you're better than her. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too? He can't. I don't know why I don't like that. Come sit down, Minnie. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? God. Then how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few decks arranged on the table. So how do they get, just get this class room? That's what I'm wondering. Like, because they're only just from the club, there's no way they could get permission to have a classroom this quickly. I mean, to be fair, I went to a British school, so I mean, quite easy to be differences, but I doubt they'll get a room this fast. But whatever. As Sarah mentioned, it's been widened, so there's no space between Monica and one space next to Sayuri. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room when Natsuki grabs a wrap tray and Yuri opens the closet. Ooh, is she a closeted lesbian like her name suggests? So I'm just really... Yeah, it's better. Okay. Help? Oh. The help file's been opened in your browser. F11. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. So, I thought it was supposed to be a dating sim, so when could I actually type? That's what I'm wondering. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Wow! God, that smile looks creepy, I don't know why. Natsuki fills the foil. Yep, that's English. Good job, mate. Well done. Lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute! I know that you're so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. God. Sayori grabs one first, then Monica. I follow. It's delicious! Sayori talks for a mouthful and already has managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? So, let me guess, all the girls are in love with me, in some different way. Let me guess. I mean, I have no clue, Serene. I have no idea what to say about this. I finally bite down. The icing is sweet, full of flavour. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good, I say, with a very elegant voice. Yes, that's definitely me. I speak with a rich pronunciation. I love this. This is a very good music. Now please get me my butler. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like I... Haven't I heard this somewhere before? Maiden for you or anything? Well, technically you did, so... Yeah, I thought you technically did. Sarah said... Ooh, Bo got caught out. Bo got caught out. Bo got caught out. Well, maybe. So, is she like a tsundere or something? But not for you. No. You. God, that English is broken. Dummy. Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table, carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. God, wait, I don't even... I need to... this is annoying. It's gonna cut out again. I need to set this goddamn thing up and like lower so that it picks up my actual mic. There it goes. It picks me up now. That's better. Bruh. So, if your teachers gave us permission. you enjoy a book? I guess. I keep forgetting I have one to skip. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not insulted. Yuri looks away. Damn, she's that insulted. That's a bit mean to me, isn't it? God. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I get to enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So, what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so... That's okay, don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home. Okay? As the president of the literature club, it's my duty to make this club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could have probably been a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader for God, my English. Weren't you a leader of the debate clubs last year? Well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all these politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I guess you just wanted like a chill, like little one, you know. I guess so. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. You know what? That's kind of sweet. I dig that. Fair play, Monica. Fair play. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Fair play, Monica. Fair play. I rate that. I rate that. Monica really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there's not more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You can pull it that way. Not many people are interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. I mean, she has a really good point, I won't lie. She does have a really good point, I don't blame her. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. Oh, so she wants to grow using the festival? I wonder what that is. I mean, if it got, like, you know, talked about, then it definitely has to be, like, important, right? Should be. Well, we'll see. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Wait, so when do we graduate? Is it like our last year here? Because if it is, we don't really have that much of a like thing, don't we? Like, maybe if we had some more time, you know, that would be good. Ba 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 ba. Right, everyone? Yeah, we'll do our best. You know it. This was like the Power Rangers of literature. It's like we got pink, we got purple, we got coral, I think, and we got, I have no idea what Monica's hair is. It looks like a mix of Sayori's and a normal hair colour. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Okay, so this is our 4 contenders. We got a short one, we got a tall one, we got another short one, we got another tall one. Wow, such a selection. Good job, game. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these 4. Maybe that's why I was also delighted by the idea of having a new member join them. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So Minnie, what type of things do you like to read? Considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I must have cried to myself, half joking. Natsuki said, suddenly perks up. Looks like she wants to say something that keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her fingers. My favourites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. I just heard someone scream outside my window. What the hell? The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. Often telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious. That she finds comfort in one of the books and not people. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But, you know, I like a lot of things. Stories of deep physiological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of their own lack of imagination and completely throw you through a loop? I mean, to be fair. Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. Jesus Christ. I'm cracking under pressure, aren't I? Just like, yeah, I read something like that once. Yeah. Link to on a normal level. And that's right, you might as well be having a conversation with a rock. You know what? I feel like that'd be much better. Really? I would have expected that, you know. For someone as gentle as you. Oh, she has a dark side. She has a dark side. She likes violence. She's into roleplay. I guess you can say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I can't really pull it down. Serial horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. I hate horror. Jesus Christ, Natsuki, you're such a downer, aren't you? Oh, why's that? Well, Natsuki's eyes started to move for a split second. Never mind. If I That's right, you know, you like to write cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What makes you give that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind at last club meeting. It looks like you was working on a poem called Don't You Say It Out Loud. And give that back. Fine.
Your cupcakes are poems. Everything you do is just as cute as you are.
Sarah sliddles up behind Natsuki and puts her head on her shoulder. I'm not cute. Natsuki, you write your own poems? I mean, it is literature club, so I guess they would all do, maybe? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Wait, do I even have skip on? What's my mouse? Oh, theirs. I understand how Natsuki feels. Share that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. Yuri sounds like someone who'd be like in tears moving themselves, just giving them more stuff. Oh my great sire, you like that. You are mine. You must be ready to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities, and showing them even the deepest reaches of your heart. Is Yuri okay? I gotta ask, is she okay? Because I don't mind giving her a therapy lesson. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki comfortable enough to share hers. Dot. I guess it's the same for you. Oh, what is read everyone's poems? We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Nat and Yuri. Dot. Natsuki and Yuri look critically at Monica. Let's all go home and write poems of our own. The next time we meet, we shall all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us get a little bit more comfortable with each other and strengthen our bond of the club. Isn't that right, Minnie? Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that I'm back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly came forth with what's been on my mind this whole entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sarah might have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I was going to show this all for girls. Stare back at me with dejected eyes. But I'm sorry, I thought, Minnie, you all. I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? Jesus Christ. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if what I'm proposing is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one. The girls' eyes lighten up. Yes, I'm so happy! Sorry, writes her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey! You really did scare me for a moment. If you really just give her cupcakes, I'll be super pissed. Okay, so there's foul language in the game. Hey viewers, there's foul language in the game, be careful. Yeah. But that makes it official. Welcome to the Literature Club. How long have I been streaming just to get past this whole entire entrance? God. 43, that's 3 more. 43 minutes. 47 minutes. That's actually funny. Ah, thanks, I guess. Excuse me. Pixel Among Us 2 VOD. 56 years ago. Is that okay? I just got sent a chocolate man. Scrumptious. Ah, thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone, remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to link for next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Minnie, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up in me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Oh, I need this. Oh. Bro, I don't think my mic would pick that up. That's actually mean. Bruh, that's actually mean. Okay, so my mic picks up. I can't have my chair vibrations. It makes me feel like I'm in a game. Because I have them synced up to my computer so that I can actually... Well, I say computer, I mean my laptop. Hey Minnie, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right! Me and Sayori have never walked home anymore together. Because Shiro stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! Okay. With that, the two of us depart from the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the 4 girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending each and every day after school at Literature Club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to go closer to one of these girls. Alright, I just need to make the most of my circumstances. I'm sure good fortune would find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight! Oh look! Why can't I write one for Monica? Okay, it's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favourite club member would like. Something good may happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Covert, fancy, daydream, incoherent, happiness, alone, adventure, heartbeat, chocolate dream, alone. Is that right? Hold on. Oh, I don't want to move it though because I'm in a perfect spot. Who would love suicide? You good? You good, little one? I'm just gonna pick the most weirdest ones. Captive, sensation, disarray, heart, existence, strawberry. Climax. I knew Yuri'd be a freak! I knew she would be a freak! Broken, amazing, hookless, anger, flee, whistle, bed, skipping, unrestrained, holiday. She's a freak! Landscape, promise, emotion, excitement, mouse, depression, wrath, extraordinary, tears, Valentine, depression. Aww, poor little. Wait, you can't even see that pattern head. Poor little Sayori. Peaceful, play, treasure, party, electricity, portrait, grief, swimsuit, cage, anxiety. Okay, you know what? That makes sense. Flower, papa, tragedy, inferno, awesome, whirlwind, marshmallow, feather, sunny, massive. That's gonna be Yuri. Yep. Warm, forgive, dark, special, vibrant, universe, disown, incapable, vitality, color. You know what? Disown. Yuri again. Empty, despise, vicious. Vivacus, peace, email, determination, eternity, memories, sing, engulfant. You know, sing. Oh, well, I want to try to see if I can get one from Natsuki. Funny, loud, firefly, sadness, beauty, puppy, cheer, nibble, pain, shame, nibble. I don't think that'll be you. Is she also a freak? Why so much freaks in this game? Disaster, insight, flying, cry, melody, infinite, breath, cute, analysis, spinning. Spinning! Bubbles, clumsy, ambient, kiss, twirl, prayer, frightening, boop, romance, giggle, giggle. Entropy, jumpy, candy, desire, calm, journey, hope, playground, skirt, childhood, desire. She! Okay, I've said this too many times. She is a freak. Clouds, question, comfort, lollipop, extreme, shiny, pure, hurt, pink, sparkle. Wait, let me go get a drink while I think about this. That was easy, but I had to drink to my room. Okay, we're back. Okay, we're done. Shiny! Dance, sticky, proof, family, heaven sent, tenacious. Well, why are you not finding what I want? I don't know what happened there. I think it turned off. Dance, sticky. That's gonna be Yuri. She's a freak! Both of them are freaks. Sarah just has depression. You know what? You know what, guys? Leave in the comments of my stream. Would you rather have a girl with depression or a girl who's really freaky? And I mean, when I mean freaky, I mean Yuri freaky. This little freak here. Music. I like her already. Oh, chair, heat up, heat up. It's cold. In the middle of spring, but it's freezing. Well, we can hope this will warm up eventually. Hope it does. Ribbon, hop, karai, whisper, horror, misfortune, misfortune. So she's just really depressed. Blanket, melancholy, misery, lucky, nature, rose, rose, vertigo, charm, death, crimson, unending, unending. Oh. Is she a depressed freak? Agonizing, imagination, graveyard, milk, fear, disorientating. Friends, dazzle, fireworks, portrait, dazzle. I think we got from most for Sayori there. Hi again, Minnie. Glad to see they're on a ray on us. Ha ha ha. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I keep my word. Well, I'm back for Literature Club. I was the last one to come in. Everyone else has already begun hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Minnie. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Make you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. You know what? That's good. I agree with you. I don't deserve any slack. I joined, so I better do the work. Yeah, I was joking. I really don't give a hell what she says. Sarah told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year too. Don't even plan to come here just to hang out or what, but if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Let me turn you off at all. You know, you have to deal with a slight buzz in the background, I don't care. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. That's the key. You certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps a manga collection in the classroom. You know what? Fair. Fair. If she wants to keep it in the classroom, she can keep it in the classroom. Natsuki finds herself stuck between, say, Monica and manga. Monica. You just have to say it like in a weird accent. And then you got it. Oh god. Natsuki finds herself stuck between, say, Monica and manga. Monica is literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki pops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Minnie always gives his best as long as he's having fun. He helps with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sorry, that's because your room's messy and it's distracting, and you almost set your house on. Wait, so do they just not have parents? Guess not. You two really are good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come? You and me can become good friends too. Sarah. As usual, Sarah seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Oh, and you even bought you something today, you know? Wait, Sayori! Huh? Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Oh, it's really nothing. What is it? No, it's just nothing. It's nothing, me. Trust me, it's nothing. Never mind. Sarah made it sound like it was a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? Sorry, Yuri, I wasn't thinking. Wow. Guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So nice gestures from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. You reaches into a bag and pulls out a book. I don't want you to feel left out. So I picked out a book. Sorry guys, you're short. So I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted. This is... How's this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monica to cook up some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. People play Five Nights at Epstein's on school computers, that's amazing. Yo gang, you wanna play Five Nights at Epstein's? We can play Peak, Five Nights at Epstein's, we should play that next. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Sarah and Monica having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yui's face is very buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki's rummaging around in the closet. Man, looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slumped down to the nurse desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related? By myself like this? I guess I could always read the book Yuri gave me. But I'm feeling a little too tired to read. I could possibly fall asleep right now. I closed my eyes and ended up listening again on Sarah's conversation with Monica. The podcast seemed really named to all the other clubs though. Well, we can't give up. There's festivals and chance to show everyone what literature's all about. The problem is, the idea of a literature club sounds so dense and intellectual. But it's not like that. We just need a way of showing to everyone. Something that speaks to their creative minds. That doesn't solve the problem though. What do you mean? Wait, was this mic muted this whole time? Yo, that's actually upsetting. Wait, hold on. Like, have I been using them? Hello? Bruh. I've been using the wrong mic this whole time. No. That's actually... I'm upset about that. It could have been sounding slightly clearer. That's actually upsetting. What do you mean? Even if we come out with something the most fun thing ever, nobody come first place if it's a literature event. I mean, Sari has a really big point here. Who the hell loves literature? I don't. Yeah, I'm playing this. So I guess I do like literature. Damn it. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? And after all, and after they come, we can do things. We can do the thing to speak to their creative minds. And what's this? Sarah's taking this really seriously. Let me guess, she never takes anything seriously normally. She's just in her room depressed, cutting us. No, I can't make a joke like that. That'll get me. That'll get me banned off YouTube. I only just got this. Might have to bleep like half the stuff I'm saying. It's rare to see her deliberating like this. Huh? That's a good point. In that case, do you think food will do the trick? What kind? Ah, well, I guess we could. Cupcakes! Good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that. You're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly. That wasn't why you suggested it. Cupcakes speaks my wow. Cupcakes it is then. I'm hungry. Anyway, we need to work out the details of the event itself. I found myself smiling. In the end, Sarah is still her usual self. But therein lies the expectable reason why I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Sarah can put her mind to things and make them come to life. Well, with her depression, which we, of course, are assuming she has, because you know, this is our first day of the literature club, and then the day I go back home and write my poem, it says she really is depressed, and Yuri is Yuri. Get it? Because, yeah. I can't help but wonder, what would it be like to see the world through her eyes? Jump scare. Jump scare. Open my eyes to find Sarah's face filling my vision. I nearly fall out my chair. Sorry. Wait. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't the napping club. Does the school have a napping club? You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in a club, you're going to have less time for anime, you know. You need to get used to it. Don't say that out loud. I glance over to my shoulders, even Monica overheard. It's true though. Yeah. I know. You're always looking out for me, Sarah. It's what I do best. That's the problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Not every day. That's not very convincing. How many days of the past week have you gotten up on time? Let me guess, 0. It's a secret. I wonder why, Sarah. I wonder why. Why is it a secret? Why is it a secret, my dear Sarah? I wonder. I knew it. Come on. At least give me the benefit of the doubt. I can't even do that. Look, Sarah, it's written all over you. Eh? Sarah glances around at herself. How's it written all? Not literally. You're clearly in a rush this morning. Look at your hair sticking out
all around here. I run my fingertips down the side of Sarah's hair, trying to straighten it out. Man, you really need a brush for this. My hair is just really hard to get right. I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look at your bow, it's not even straight either. And there's a toothpaste stain. Jesus Christ. I tried to wipe off the stain with my finger, but nobody would ever notice that. Of course they would. No one's going to tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I don't care about that. Hey, you meanie. And you don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Sarah, why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? Eh? That's super mean. Sorry, but you'll thank me later. I start to button up a blazer from the top. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. Whoa! Whoa! That's a bit. Why is she been? Whoa! That is bad. Bad main character. This is so funny. What is? Well, I was just thinking how weird it is to have a friend who does these kind of things. Eh? Don't say that. You'll make me feel like weird about it, stupid. It's okay though. I'm happy we're like this, aren't you? I guess. Hey, be careful. The button might come off. Why is this one so hard to close? I struggle to fully close the button near her shirt. Does this thing even fit you properly? It did when I bought it. Sigh. If you ever buttoned it, you would notice that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about? It means... I'm not reading that! Don't say that out loud. Anyway, you look much better now, so... Why does it feel strange to see Sarah's blazer buttoned up like that? But it's so stuffy. It's not worth it all. So hastily unbuttons her blazer once more. All of that just to unbutton her blazer. What? That's so much better. So puts her arms out and twirls around. So if we keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? And why you say like it's a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't let you do these. They wouldn't let you do things like this. And you take care of me better than anyone else would anyway. So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. Stop. Why am I a role model to the depressing kid? I didn't say anything embarrassing. Jeez. Well, anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier. Only if you focus on going to bed earlier. Fine. It's a deal then. I guess we really are better to take care of each other than we are to take care of ourselves. Yeah, I guess so, huh? So maybe you should come wake me up in the morning. You're doing it again, Sarah. But I was joking that time. Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes. Okay, everyone. Monica suddenly calls out. Why don't we share the poems we wrote now? Yay! Minnie, I can't wait to read yours. Yeah, same. I failed to sound enthusiastic, but Sarah still trots away to receive her poem. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never done these before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait! Sarah and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sarah's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf. She done it on a loose leaf! From a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I could already see Monica's pristine handwriting for verse it. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching for their bags. I do the same myself. Finally, gets to do something. You know what? We're going straight to Natsuki. Give me a Natsuki. I told Natsuki I was interested in their poems yesterday. It's probably only fair if I shared mine with her first. ... Well, it's about what expected from someone like you. That's a little blunt. Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. I didn't evoke any emotions. It's basically not cute enough for your taste. Do you want to get smacked? Oh, pass. Sigh. Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it. You know, she really is a simpleton, isn't she? Eagles can, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Yeah. I told you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing always has to be sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But it isn't the point of poems to people to express themselves. Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like it when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem, seeing everyone around you can do great things can really be disheartening. So I decided to write about it. You know what? Fair point, Natsuki. But the other nice thing about simple writing that it puts more rate on the wordplay. Da 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 da. Ba 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 ba. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like, I set up a rhyme at the end, but I made it fall flat on purpose. Helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realised. That's what it meant to be a pro. Oh my god, we don't want to give her an ego. We don't want to give the tsundere an ego. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, didn't you? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humour her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki's feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Ah, who do you show it to? Guys. Sarah, Yuri, Monica. By popular demand, I choose myself. Yuri. Yeah, I'm definitely Yuri, guys, just. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh! Sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine, don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. You know, I don't think she's impressed with our poem. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that might be after reading through it. So... Is that bad? No! Did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry. Wonder if he'll let me out, everyone. I'm so sorry. Yuri bows her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes we haven't really gotten anywhere. Do, 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 do. I couldn't help but notice it's been several minutes, we haven't gotten anywhere. Might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. I thought that was my electrical for a second, god. It's fine, I didn't really notice. It's fine, I don't really notice. What are you saying? Okay, after today, guys, I'm probably going to end streaming. And then maybe just stream again, but of something different, like reacting to an album, because there's some good albums out there which I want everyone to listen to. Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. Never been through that myself, I can't learn to pick up on them. I think that noticeable things I recognise in new writers that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter. They form fit two words together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. You know what? Fair! Once Yuri finds a train of thought, it's as if her demeanour totally changes. Her stamina is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something that you could be blamed for. There's so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it comes with practice and learning by example and try new things. Also hope that everyone else in the club can give you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased though. Biased how? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri's pondered to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read you a poem now? Please do. I would love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily, as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which in itself is kind of funny. After all, is this supposed to be a literature club? Oh, what is that handwriting? No! Ghost under the light, the tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. It must be this one, the last remaining street lights to resist the test of time. The last yet to be replaced, the sickening blue-green hue of the future I bathe, calmly breathing air, the present, but living in the past. The light flickers, I flicker back. Interesting. I like it. You know what? I like it. I like it. It's decent. It's very decent. I can definitely say that. Even I like it, and I don't think I would like it, to be fair. I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Ah, well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is very pretty. Eh? That's a relief. Also, I liked the poem. Even though it was short, it was very descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it, I'll be honest. This is our first time sharing. I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into Ghost Shiro? Actually, the story's about Ghost at all, Minnie. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it, or after all. But remember, poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in a last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and seem to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. Hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing really. I can tell the music's being picked up. Hold on. Swear if I actually just... How's that getting picked up? Okay, now I need to watch my own stream back. It's nothing really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it wouldn't be long before you pick up on these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Yes, we got through Yuri. 2 more. Sayori. Oh my goodness. This is so good, Minnie. Eh? I love it. I had no idea you're such a good writer. Sayori. You must be seriously overreacting. I'm not the good writer at all. Honestly, I have no idea what I'm doing. Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I'm I have no idea why I like this, but I do. Thumbs up. Jeez, Yuri's opinion is way more constructive than this. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people, you know? So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem, it's a mini poem, and that makes it feel extra special, like I can feel your feelings in it. Sorry, hugs for she against the chest. You're so weird, Sayori. She is. A bit clingy as well. I'm really happy that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really part of the club now. Not to mention the fact I'm standing in front of you in this club room. Well, of course. I'm really into it. Yeah, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. Okay, then plug this back in. Okay. I'm not really into it yet, but I was going to break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Minnie. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people, that's something only real good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Don't know how much this meant to her at all. Yeah. And we're going to make sure we have lots of fun here, okay? That'll be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm going to hold on to that then. Yay! Now, you read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead like you missed me. Making me rub for sleep. It's for sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above. The sky's blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast. She was hungry. Sarah? This just guess, but did you wait until the morning to write this? No. Just a little bit. You can answer just a little bit. You really can't. I forgot to do it last night. Sorry. Oh, sorry. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little bit better about myself. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. Ah, yeah. I didn't mean to say it was a bad poem. It came out nice, however, how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I mean, at least you ate breakfast. I'm happy. Even though you was late to school. I mean, eat, kids. Eat. I get all cranky. Wow. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Monica's the best. Yeah. But next time, I won't forget. And I'm going to write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I'll look forward to it. It's just Monica, just Monica. There's only just Monica left. Let's do it. Hi, Minnie. Having a good time so far? Oh, yeah. Good, good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new in everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club about new activities or things we could do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring these things up. I'm much more better if going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Minnie. We're all a little bit embarrassed today, you know? But that is the sort of barrier we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true. I had Monica my poem. I like this one. It makes me feel like something Sarah would like. Is that so? You and Sarah are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sort of things in common. Well, we may be good friends, but Sarah and I are actually really different. Well, that may be the case. But maybe there are also some similarities you would expect. The way she talks about you, it sounds like you two really care about each other. Well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you think. So I think that's kind of a vibe when you get reading a poem. You sure you're not reading into it too much? I could be. Oh gosh, you just sound like Yuri. But in any case, Sarah's writing has kind of a gentle feel to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness. Who knew someone so happy enjoys sad things too? Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. I'm sure I end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might feel a little bit biased towards their own kind of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impress them or anything. Is that a mention to her, to this being a dating sim? Like impress someone? Like because we have to impress other people for poems? You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to be not very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in the wall. It could have been me. See the direction. The spackle protrudes. A noisy neighbour. An angry boyfriend. I'll never know. I wasn't home. Appear inside for clue. No, I can't see. I reel. Blind. but it's too late. My retina's already scorched with a permanent copy of a meaningless image. It's a little too whole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. Is she? Oh my god. She's freaky too. No! A whole of the choices. I realise now that I wasn't looking in, I was looking out, and he, on the other side, was looking in. How do I get off this? So, what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. So, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. You know, I just started this, you know. So, it's okay. Yeah, that kind of style's gone pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the time between words and lines. When they're formed out loud, it can be really powerful. When formed out loud, it can be really powerful. What's the information behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if you know how to put it, but I guess you could say it's come some epiphany, really. It's been influencing my potions a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous about deep stuff like that. Because it's coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway. Here's Monica's writing tip for the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or story, your brain gets too fixated on this specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make progress. Just force yourself to get something done on paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you just get a dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go for flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Thank you, Monica. So useful.
Phew!
I guess it's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little bit more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone judging me for my mediocre writing skills. Even if it's just been nice, there's no way my poem can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sarah and Monica are happily chatting. Maz land on Yuri and Natsuki. They generally exchange of sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they lead in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you just miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant for language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You meant you had to try hard to come up with something nice to say. Thanks, but it didn't really come off nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it, which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Minnie did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. I really liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh, I didn't realise you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not why. You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous Minnie appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. Huh? How did you know you don't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out my way to make everything I do over cutesy. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? Natsuki! Natsuki! Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you! I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly both girls turned towards me, as if they noticed I was standing there. Minnie? She's trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she can get over herself and learn to appreciate simple writing is more effective, then this would have never happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poems all confused for no reason? For me, you should jump out for a reason, not force them to have to figure out. I personally like Yuri's type of writing. I mean, but I also like Natsuki's. Wait! There's a reason for so many deep expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings the most effectively. Avoiding them is only unnecessarily limiting yourself. It's also a waste. You understand that, right, Minnie? Well... Help me say her. Natsuki! Yuri, you're really talented. Well, but Natsuki is the point. I think that... I racked my brain in attempt to back myself up. I think that conveying feelings with few words can be just as impressive as well. And that's for reasons imagination takes over. Natsuki's poem did a really good job of that. Tell me so much, you know. That's not Natsuki. I think that's enough, huh? Me? But she's so mean to me. Natsuki voices rhymes. Look. We were talking about yesterday's writing. Writing really is a personal thing. Breathes heavily. And sharing it can be definitely hard. It looks like we learned. Even small criticism can lead up to something pretty heated. I glance over my shoulder. No. Headbanging, I'm guessing. Yeah, so you don't need to feel threatened. You're a great writer, Natsuki. Thanks for noticing. She finally mutters up that barely audible. Yuri. You look at me dejectedly. With a face like that, I can't help but feel bad with her as well. I'm sure Natsuki didn't mean everything she said, so I don't need to feel threatened either. Well, if you say so. Hey, it's not like they need to apologise for me, Minnie. Sheesh. I think about, would never stop staring at me. I'm surprised Natsuki has a hard time then she boasted. So Monica looked away. Anyway, think about your there. I don't mean it, okay? Vassal. Natsuki looks away, avoiding eye contact with anyone. Yeah, and actually, I mean, that works. That works, Sayori. Sorry. I'll go make some tea. I was just trying to help. I'm sure she appreciates it, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. But now that I passed that, everyone read each other's poems, alright? I hope that was worthwhile for everyone, especially you, Minnie. And to be honest, it's a nice change of pace for the laziness we got around here a little too. and so try to make us as possible for ruining the atmosphere. No. No. There's still time before we go home, so we'll react a bit, of course. Besides chatting, we'll do literature-related things in the classroom. So maybe you could take the chance to make a book or do some writing. After all, that's what the club's for. I disagree, Monica. About what? That's not the most important thing about the literature club. The most important thing is having fun. Of course. Well, I guess that's why you're here, Vice President Seru. In the end, though, Monica's right. Being in the literature club probably means I can't spend all my time doing nothing, but in the end, I guess it's been worth it so far. Okay, everyone, it's about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun! Well, I'll say it was worth it. It was alright, well, mostly. Minnie, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome! Well, in that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow, and maybe if you learn. And maybe you learn something from your friends too. So pose to have it even better, I think to myself. I did learn a little bit more about the kind of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those who I want to impress. Oh, myself with a newfound determination. Minnie, ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Sarah beams at me. It really has been a while since Sarah and I spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sarah, about what happened earlier? What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki? Does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion. That's all. I could see why they make good friends with you. Phew. You know, Minnie, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club, but I think seeing you get along with everyone else is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. That's... Every day is going to be so much fun, so... I was like serious as in accordance with the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with others is nice, but... doesn't really stop there. Dating sim! Well... I just have to see what the future holds. Sarah. I put Sarah down on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sarah as internal. That's just mean. Okay. Yeah. Let's do this. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we've been streaming for 2 hours now, and it's 9 o'clock, and I'd prefer to get a good sleep, so I will see you tomorrow evening to finish off this part of the game, because I don't know how long this game is. So just save it. Well, I don't have an ending screen yet, so we'll just dump Apple Music there. Oh look, who be the kid? Hey guys, check